Okay, so today we are going to make saltine toffee bark. It is so simple and it is so delicious at Christmas time, or really any time. So what you need is, I'm using the saltine crackers, and you have to make sure that they are salted. So I am using a smaller cookie sheet than your normal size. So this just took 3/4 of one of the little sleeves of the crackers. So if you're going to make a normal size sheet, cookie sheet, then you would need almost 2. And so I laid them all out, and so we're going to set this aside, and now let's go to the stove so we can make the toffee. Okay, so in this pan I have a cup of butter, and then you need a cup of brown sugar. We'll stir it and mix it all around, and once it comes to a boil, you do not want to stir it, touch it, anything for 4 minutes, and just let it get nice and dark. So in the meantime, you can set your oven to 375, because after this is done, we poured on the crackers, and then we're going to put it in the oven for 5 minutes. Okay, so it has come to a boil. So I have set the timer. So we're going to just let this boil for 4 minutes. Okay, so this has been boiling. As you can see, it's really nice and bubbly. So we're going to pour it all over the crackers and just spread it all out. Okay, so once you've got it all on the crackers, we're going to put it into our oven now at the 375, and we're going to let it be in there for the 5 minutes. Okay, so while that's in the oven, you need some chocolate chips, and I'm just using the Toll House, the semi-sweet Toll House chocolate chips. And then I had some leftover pecan nuts that I had chopped up, and they were in the freezer, so I'm going to sprinkle these on. Now, these really are optional. Some people don't, they're allergic to nuts or whatever, and they don't put this on. But I have a little bit, so I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of that on. And then to make it a little Christmassy, I'm going to use some of the colored little sprinkles. Okay, so I just took it out of the oven, and you can see it is all bubbly. It looks and smells already so good. So now you want to put on some chocolate chips, and you just want to sprinkle some on. Maybe, I don't know, a half a cup if you use the bigger cookie sheet. I'm going to kind of spread the chocolate chips all over. Okay, so back in the oven for 2 minutes. Okay, so they were in for the 2 minutes, and now what we want to do is I'm going to add some of the pecans. So I'm going to sprinkle these all around, and then a little bit of the colored sprinkles. So now what we need to do is keep this at room temperature until it's cool. And once it's cool, then we'll put it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. See how pretty that is? So I'm going to leave it over here till it gets cool, and then we'll put it in the refrigerator, and then we'll break it up. Yum. Okay, so I just took this out of the refrigerator. But what I forgot to tell you is I put this on one of the little silicone pads. But you can use parchment paper, or you could use foil. And if you use either one of those, use a spray before you put the crackers on, so it'll be easier to come off. So I'm just going to kind of lift this. Now, this, you just can take it, break it up. See how gooey and yummy this is? Or you could cut it. You could do it any way that you want. This is going to be so good. Everyone will love this. Give this to your neighbor. Give it to friends. Just have it around your house in a bowl for people to just grab a piece and eat. It is so yummy, and this toffee is so yum. Well, I sure hope that you will try this yummy toffee bark. I mean, it's just so simple to make, and it's such a fun Christmas treat. Okay, so there you go. Doesn't that just look yummy? So I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and just keep it nice and, hey, Randy Dandy, and keep it nice and hard. Can't wait to have the mister try it. I know he will love it. And so I hope that you will try this. It is such a simple thing to make. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming into my kitchen, and we'll see you next time.